Hello, creepy critters, and welcome to yet another YouTube video. In this video, I decided I would do a god origin story, because there are gods in the stories that I'm doing. There are also angels, demons, and that actually sort of comes into play in a couple of the stories. I will show you so far the only god that I've made. This is like the all-powerful god that I've made. I think it's pretty creepy, which is good. I haven't actually came up with a name for it. I will let you guys come up with a name for it. Yeah. Let's start at the beginning. In the beginning, let's just say it's sort of like a mix of the Big Bang and let's say any religion factor. He created the Big Bang. Then after that, there are about 10 other gods, in which I would do any number of gods, actually, many number of gods there, because there's pretty much a ruler of hell and heaven. They're the same people. The ruler of heaven and hell are the same people, but they're not actually good people, caretakers of the underworld or the overworld. There is a god of everything living. It is a female god that pretty much tries to make the most messed up things and then says, here, deal with it. I mean, you guys, it's snakes. Snakes are pretty messed up. And legless lizards. I've been doing a strange amount of research on legless lizards. They're adorable, but they don't have legs. But they're still adorable. Anyways, there's a god of heaven and hell, a nature god. There's a god of everything that wants to kill. Pretty much the nature god and the everything that wants to kill, which pretty much the war god, you might say. And which, I don't know, you guys can come up with the name of that too. He pretty much partnered up with the nature god right away, because, I don't know, they wanted to do stuff and make the world a slightly terrible place. So they made a bunch of animals. They made some adorable, and then they made some a lot stronger and fearsome. And then the god of everything strange came along and decided to flip-flop that. I haven't actually came up with a name for any of the gods. I probably should, but I am very bad at coming up for names. I have 4 characters that have the same variation of names, so yeah, that's how bad I am at making the names. Yeah. Also, after this was made and all the worlds and all the wars and stuff happened, a different war happened with angels and demons. Actually, the war with angels and demons actually does continue going on. And let's say it actually would get done in story around 2042. Yeah, 2042 is about the time in game, in story, I should say, not game. I'm thinking of making it into a game once I figure everything out in it, in which I haven't. In story, it would be the war would be won by demons by 2042, and then they tried to fight a war again. But then the angels won for some reason. Well, that reason is because a bunch of magic got found and infused with the angels. Shh, don't tell them. Anyways, magic is actually a very big storyline in this. Mostly because the character that came before, the one I already have posted, that one was made using magic and then died. Yeah. I'll be explaining that one in a later video once I get everything thought of. Either way, magic in this is actually a liquid. Sort of like water, but also sort of like acid. It's like a water acid. Like, it can kill you, but you still slightly need it. Because that's how the god made the worlds and all that. And then no, a company found it, actually. A company found it. There's this one very large creature, a sea dweller creature, lived at the bottom of the ocean. This company will actually come up a lot, and I will tell you the name here. It is Bakerson's Laboratory, which is slightly strange, because it's Bakerson's. It sounds like it's a baker's son. It's the son of a baker. Either way, the company started out as a way to research how to cure diseases, as normally things do try to do that in this world. But then a bunch of corrupt kin of the first guy that came and made it decided to try to take over, and I actually ended up killing him, which pretty much cursed the laboratory, because they actually kidnapped a very old creature that he was trying to keep safe, which is the creature that originally had a bunch of magic in it. And the first way they harvested magic was by drawing the creature's blood, which is all magic is a very blue color. It's a very deep blue color. Actually, here, I will pull up something. Most magic, like I said, is a deep blue color. The one creature I believe I just call him Sea Dweller. That's his name. Sea Dweller. It is Sea Dweller is an omnivoristic animal that mostly feeds on coral and small fish that end up wandering past it. And now I am opening something else. This is a creature I call Fallen Monster. I will get into a later description of it later. The blue parts in it, that is the magic. And then there's that random person. Yeah, the blue is the magic. I'm thinking of either making it glow or doing something else with it. I'm pretty sure that I've covered the religious aspect. I've covered the main antagonist in most of the things that I make. Bakerson's Laboratory. Yeah. There's a lot of other things, but that can be covered in other characters. Well, that is it. I'm sorry if this is confusing. This is the first time I've really talked on YouTube for a long time. A long time. I thank you guys for watching this video. If anyone does watch this video, I have let it drag on a bit. Well, creepy creatures, I hope you have a nice day and try not to get killed by a bunch of random murderous psychopaths. Have a